well. It has been said that the West has to be seen to be believed, but it has to be believed to be seen. The same could be said about the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad.
That's right. So you remember Robert Redford, Paul Newman, Harrison Ford, Candace Bergen, Kevin Costner, I'm like going on the other hands, Dennis Quaid, Gene Hackman, or Sean Connery on the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad. Well, they've all graced the silver screen with their hardest working co-star, which is, of course, the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad. Joining us now is the president of Cumbres and Toltec, John Bush. John, really appreciate you coming in. We were talking during the break about Westerns, and we can make a whole show about talking Westerns. So
Chad's been in some Westerns.
They've been in some Westerns, love some Westerns, grew up on them. So let's talk about some of these movies that the Railroad has been a star in.
Well, you mentioned several of them. You know, we've been on Kevin Costner's Wyatt Earp, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, are a couple of the big ones. And of course, we've got one coming up now. A movie star you haven't mentioned is Seth MacFarlane and Liam Neeson.
That's right.
Who filmed this last summer over on the Cumbres and Toltec.
And that comes out on May 30th.
That's right.
And it's
that will be A Million Ways to Die in the West, and
Yeah.
that was a very fun shoot that we did for them.
Yeah, it was a great project here for New Mexico. You know, I mean, we do really well with Westerns here, but
we do, and
bringing
we're
Seth MacFarlane,
very
awesome.
proud of the relationship with the New Mexico Film Commission and the incentives that are offered here in the state for the filming in New Mexico. And of course, Cumbres and Toltec is very proud to be part of that and has contributed. It's been a lot of fun shooting these movies. They come in and you know, completely take over the environment in the town and decorate everything and everybody, and all the locals get to be on the set and be part of the train and part of the movie. So
well, and as you said, you don't have to be a movie star to ride the Cumbres and Toltec.
Yeah. So
Not to ride it, you
how
don't.
can you get a season pass?
Well, we've got a special going on now till the end of this month, a season pass for $150, and it allows you unlimited opportunities to ride. You have to buy your own lunch, but other than that, unlimited. And if you buy it before the end of this month, you can bring along a buddy for free.
Oh, really?
On the regular train.
That's
so
a
it's
good deal.
Yeah, quite frankly, it's less expensive than just 2 rides. So
absolutely.
we're excited about that. It's going well.
Wow.
And it gets people up there. It gets them a chance to see and experience the authentic West. You know, in the movies we play with the Old West.
Yeah.
But out here
Really
on
get
the
to
Cumbres
see
and Toltec, we're living the Old West every day.
Yeah. So just very quickly, what are some of the new things that riders can experience this year at the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad?
I think the biggest thing that's going to go on this year and that we're very proud of is we've got a Kids Ride Free program.
Oh, that's great.
So that for young families, you can come up and kids between the ages of 2 and 12 with a paying adult get to ride for free. So that opens up the railroad to another younger generation of kids.
And
if
that
we can
includes
get
both my kids right there in their age
there
group,
you go.
so that's awesome.
Bring them up.
So it is family friendly.
Very family friendly. Additionally, we've got what we call the Cinder Bear Experience. Costumed Cinder Bear rides on the train, talks to the kids, tells them a little bit about the history. And this year we've also set up so that the families with kids essentially ride together.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
that you know, for the little people, we're mostly
other
just
little
legs
guys.
to run around and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They like to be with each other.
Yes.
That's
And this
awesome.
way the kids and families with young kids will get to ride in the same
each other.
area
That's
on the
very
train.
cool.
Of
That's
course, they're
great.
welcome to go anywhere on the train, but
Yeah.
So you brought this book in.
we did.
What is it all about?
Well, Sam Furukawa, the author of this book, is a fan. He's actually a big deal with Microsoft, and he comes out and gets a helicopter and rides around and takes some pictures of the railroad. It's just a beautiful example of the scenery, the men that work for the railroad.
Yeah.
It's a chance to see what our railroad is really all about.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, and I mean, it's a beautiful piece of history both for New Mexico and Colorado, and it's just a great experience. So, Cumbres and Toltec bringing people back into the Old West, riding today. And if you want to be one of those passengers or riding on the train, we will have links on how you can pick up your season pass. And the season, again, just starts when?
Season will be from May 24th, Memorial Day weekend, to the end of the 3rd week in October.
Okay.
Which this year is October 19th.
Get your season pass.
Yeah,
That's a
get
good
your season.
deal.
And that's
Get your
an
season
incredible
pass.
deal, especially if you can get a buddy to ride. So to get that, you got to sign up before the end of this month?
Well, you can buy the season pass later, but there's a special deal on the season pass before the end of this month.
Great, all right.
Perfect.
So head over to
There.
Casa.com, click on the Style tab for all the good stuff.
Still ahead on style.